Hello, everyone. Now, to all those who feel responsible as residents and concerned as citizens, this channel is for you. After months and years of deliberation whether I should do this, I've decided it is important to, and I am going to, as a way of contributing, as a way of charging actions to be taken in matters that affect us. We can't all be keyboard warriors, and we can't just complain and rant. And those that we are talking to, complaining about, or to, are not concerned because at the end of the day, they would say, it's just on social media. So it is our responsibility to take it off social media and then rally people around, give action to voices and voices to action. I thought this is important because I wake up every day expecting news from I do not stay in the southeast, I do not stay in Alimo, expecting news or updates about things happening, and all I see are either someone recording that this road construction from this Owerri to Umuahia or Umuahia to Owerri, or this construction in Enugu, or this bridge in Ekulobia. Oh, the latest that what I just saw, a tall young man standing at the center of control spends 15 minutes of his time, over 15 minutes, talking about how control is the best thing to happen to Imo State since the time of Desam Mbakwe and Michael Obara. Oh, eulogizing the current Imo State government about how they've made the state safer or how they've attracted investment, propped up employment, that people are now flocking into Imo State. Those are lies. Less than 2 weeks ago, a widely circulated video showed a certain person named Gentile shoot and kill three young men for whatever reasons. Till date, the Imo State government has not taken responsibility or released any statement about that incident. There has been nothing from the governor. Check his account. What you see as latest was a birthday congratulations to Kashim Shettima. Also, the Imo State Police Command has not taken any affirmative action. The least they did, or would I say the best they did, was a statement about a certain incident in Okigwe that involved killings without any mention of this gentle person or promising the residents or the people about actions to take to put an end to all of these things. There hasn't been any promise or any action from the IGP, neither has there been any from Abuja. But we know that if this thing happens in Lagos, the actions that will follow. The governor himself has not visited Imo State or Kigwe. No solidarity, no felicitation, and no um, condolence to the families that lost people or to your Okigwe, in fact. There's also the point of um, I saw a few days ago a 1 minute infomercial on Rise TV that Imo State government claiming Imo is on the rise. And there they claim that security is top notch. They also claim that there's employment in the state, there's empowerment. Those are false. Unofficially, the unemployment rate in Imo State is over 60%. There is a high exodus of brains and talent from Imo State to wherever. And that is ironical for a state that has the largest gas reserve in Nigeria, a state that has, or is it's an oil producing state, a state that has produced foremost professors, and a state also that has the largest concentration of higher institutions that is touted to produce more graduates than any other state. Um, to say that there aren't businesses coming to this Imo State, there aren't new businesses founded by young people, young talented people in the state to keep the talents there is abysmal. And for the government to claim that the state is on the rise or to claim there's employment or this in that 1 minute infomercial is deceptive. Well, it's not a surprise that either the infomercial was uninformed or it was produced to deceive the people because the governor himself rules or governs from Abuja, where plays the role that the masters in Abuja there casts or gives out to him to play. Well, it's not surprising because people say never actually won any election. They call him the Supreme Governor. We hope that right, these things aren't true and it actually means well for the people of Imo State by governing from the state and doing things that will actually enrich lives. Well, I'm not just going to talk about Imo State. I haven't come here to talk about Imo State only because it's not the only the it's my state, but it's not the only state in the southeast or Alibo. Let's quickly take a detour to Enugu. Congratulations, Enugu people, for the successful completion of the NBA conference, the resuscitation of the Niger Gas Company, and also the introduction of the public bus rapid transit system in your state. Kudos to you all. But before you begin to jubilate and celebrate, ask yourself the questions: what's actually happening? Let those not be smoke screens. Be willing to look underneath to understand what's happening. So one thing, just a second. So in the Enugu, I believe this is, well, this may be new to you, or you may be seeing this. I saw this on Afia TV when those buses were commissioned. So this is actually what you use. You this is a ticket for your bus. You pay money into it and use it. But do you know that this is a Lagos-based company? It's actually it actually manages the bus system in Lagos. It's been managing it for years, and this company has transitioned from one name to the other. One time was Primero, another time was this, it was that. Did you know that this company is linked to the former Lagos State governor? Former Lagos State governor who governed from 1999 to 2007. So in the end, the money is leaving your pocket and directed to the coffers of Lagos State. The state is losing money. Now I hear that there's a tax regime, a sudden tax introduction that has you all paying from your noses. That's what the governor is doing to you. I'm sorry about that. I do not live in Enugu. I do not know how hard that is for you all, but I really, really empathize with you. Well, this is another this. Ask your governor the question: isn't or wasn't there any indigenous company or any indigenous professional who can set up a transport system and manage this, where the company is domiciled in your state, it pays corporate taxes to your state, it pays your payee, the employee taxes to your state, also pays your income tax to your state, because best of my knowledge, um, this Lagos company is going to charge you all for the service and it pays its company tax, its income tax to Lagos State. I'm also aware, maybe it has changed, that most companies in Lagos prefer to pay the taxes of their employees where they are. So your payee, however much number of people have been employed by that company in Enugu State, their taxes as employees, which is called payee, may not be paid to Enugu State government. They might just be coming to Lagos State. Okay? So while you're celebrating the introduction of this post rapid transit system, ask, why a Lagos company? Where are your monies going to? Another question to ask is the Niger Gas Company. So, I mean, congratulations. After years of being moribund and comatose, it has finally come back into operation. But there's an eyebrow to be raised. The company that has been charged to manage it is named Tengas. Thanks to Afia TV for this information, Afia. Thank you for um, being the one that provides some of this information. Sometimes, I mean, when I want news happening around the East from events in the southeastern states and about Ndebo, you're the only one that kind of provides it. Though not very sufficient. I wish you could do more. I would like to see news about things in Imo State, Anambra, Abia, Ebonyi, not just Enugu. I'd like to see you do more, but thanks for the ones that you provided. I got this info from Afia TV. The company is 10 Gas. The company is also in Lagos. Now they will hire employees. They are going to provide you all services. You pay for the gas that you use. This money will still find its way to Lagos. Company tax Lagos. corporate tax Lagos, income tax Lagos, PE likely also will go to Lagos. But here's the thing: the company isn't just one that's based out of Lagos. It also, from what I see on their website, tengas.ng, the management team also does not have any indigent, not even an able person, for a company that manages a state project. From their website, power information on their website, from the CEO to other management members, they're all foreigners. We have William Charles as the CEO, Anthony Jeffrey as the engineer, Stephen Scott, another engineer. Then we have other engineers, Amisha Evans, Rowan Jordan, Mathilda Brooks, all foreigners. So there's no indigenous person. There's also no Nigerian national. I mean, I'm quoting this from their website, so it's not me fabricating information. Well, I'm not surprised. This is, if your governor could do that with the boss company, you could also do it with Niger Gas. So you have to ask the questions. But one thing also to note, I would advise, I'd like you all to, when you have the time, go check the website. Um, Now, it also calls to question the efficiency and competence of the company to manage Niger Gas Company. They cannot get their website right. Now, I mentioned the name of their managing members. If you see, if you go to the website, Anthony Jeffrey sounds male, right? But they have a female picture, the picture of a female to represent Anthony Jeffrey. And for Mathilda Brooks, who's female, they have the picture of a male there. Another question: if a company cannot get this a website, its website, if you cannot get it done well, how can you trust this company to be efficient in the management of your state asset? That's a question to ask your governor. Okay, Yanugu. So that's it. Once again, congratulations on the completion on the successful hosting of the NBA conference. Congratulations on the Bus Rapid Transit System and the Niger Gas Company. But hold your governor accountable. And Imo State, I'm your son. Let's hold the government accountable. Why is the government silent on the Okigwe crisis? Why is the Imo State Police Command silent? Why haven't they promised actions? This inaction, this negligence, this blindness to these things give credence to the rumors that the insecurity in Imo State and the entire southeast is a machinery of Abuja and their governors who are puppets playing this script to keep southeast underdeveloped, to distract the people from asking the right questions and making demands of their government and taking citizen action serious. This is the time for us to begin to act as responsible residents and concerned citizens. Play our part, ask the questions, take the actions necessary. Welcome to my channel. More of this to come. Thank you.